Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, which means may the peace, mercy and blessings of God be upon you. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Read in the name of your Lord who created man from a clinging substance. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man that which he knew not. No, but indeed man transgresses, because he sees himself self-sufficient. Indeed, to your Lord is the return. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you for that soulful recitation.
Nadagite of Karnataka is the official state anthem. It was written by the renowned Kannada poet Rashtrakavi Kuvempu. The song beautifully expresses the pride, cultural richness, natural beauty and unity of Karnataka. It reflects the spirit of the land, its people, language and heritage, and inspires a sense of respect and devotion towards the state. I now call upon Dr. Yashas and Dr. Kaushal to lead us in the rendition of the Nadagite. We request everyone to kindly raise and join us in this tribute to our great state.
जय भारत जननीय तनुजाते जय हे कर्नाटक माते जय सुंदर नदीवनಗಳ ನಾಡೆ जय हे रस ಋಷಿಗಳ ಬೀಡೆ ಭೂದೇವಿಯ ಮಕುಟದ ನವಮಣಿಯೇ ಅಂದದ ಗಂಧದ ಹೊನ್ನಿನ ಗಡಿಯೇ ರಾಘವ भारत जननीय तनुजाते जय हे कर्नाटक माते जननीय जोगुಳ ವೇದದ ಘೋಷ ಜೀವವು ನಿನ್ನಾವೇಶ ಹಸುರಿನ ಗಿರಿಗಳ ಸಾಲೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ಕೊರಳಿನ ಮಾಲೆ ಕಪಿಲ ಪತಂಜಲ ಗೌತಮ ದಿನನುತ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿಯ ತನುಜಾತೆ जय हे कर्नाटक माते शंकर रमनुज विद्यारण्य बसवेश्वर गुरुतर दिव्यारण्य तन्न षडक्षरि पोन्न पंकल कुमिपति जन्म कुमार व्यासर मंगल धाम कवि कोकिलಗಳ पुण्य राम तारक रामानंद कबीरर भारत जननीय तनुजाते जय हे कर्नाटक माते
The vision of our chairman, Dr. Haji UK Mohan, was to make education accessible to those for whom education was merely a dream. Through his work, he has made the dreams of countless come true and eventually led to the establishment of KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, Mangaluru. The growth of medical institutions is not merely about buildings and infrastructure, it is about a determination to create
healthcare medical college ಸ್ಥಾಪನೆ ಆಯಿತು.
With a 70 acres unitary campus housing over 5,000 students from KG to PG. In 2013, we started our hospital with a 300 bed capacity with all the general specialties. Today in 2025, I'm proud to say that hospital is having over 1,200 beds with all the specialties and super specialties. That includes a recent inclusion of the interventional radiology and interventional cardiology. We have touched hundreds of lives. To support it in numbers, we have touched close to 6 lakh people, conducting various free camps across our district and out of our district and the neighboring states as well. In 2016, the erstwhile MCA permitted us to start the MBBS UG program with 150 admissions. Today in 2025, the institution is admitting the 10th batch of MBBS students, and already 4 batches of MBBS have passed as qualified doctors serving the society. In 2021, the college was permitted by the National Medical Commission with PG courses with 27 seats. Today, I am happy to announce that the institution is being given the increment in UG seats with 200 intake and 2 PG seats with a total 84 intake in 13 branches.
ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲಿತ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ 2024ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರಾಜ್ಯುಯೇಷನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳು. ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ನುರಿತ ಮಣಿಪಾಲ್ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇದೆ, KLE ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇದೆ, ಇನ್ನಿತರ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಮುಂಚೂಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕೇರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಾಜೀವ್ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪೈಪೋಟಿ ನಡೆಸಿ ಅಥವಾ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದು ಕೂರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಕಠಿಣ ಪರಿಶ್ರಮ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ನುರಿತ ವೈದ್ಯಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಅವರ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಶ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಈ ಥರದ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಕಾರಣವಾಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ನನಗೆ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಇದೆ.
KANACHUR institution has institutional collaboration with Mangalore University and St. Aloysius University, which is a step towards cross-functional research proposition which will have an impact not just in India but globally in the near future. Going forward, KANACHUR is poised to be a premier institution for healthcare research and medical education, thereby contributing to the national building process with best healthcare professionals not just for India but for the world.
Thank you. That was a proud glimpse into the journey and milestones of the institution.
We now request Dr. Shanawaz Manipadi, Dean, KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, to escort the dignitaries to the dais. Leadership in healthcare education is measured by the institutions we build, the standards we uphold, and the opportunities we create for young professionals. It is now my privilege to invite a leader who embodies these qualities, Mr. Abdul Rahman, Director, KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, to deliver the welcome address.
Namaskara, good morning, Solmelu and Assalamu alaikum. Today is yet another proud milestone for our students, the parents of our students, our esteemed institutional heads and faculty, our efficient non-teaching staff, and us, the trustees of KANACHUR. We just witnessed an exclusive time capsule of KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences. I would like to reflect and thank everyone who has been with us since the inception for the remarkable growth of our health sciences institutions and the transformative journey we have undertaken together. My father, the founder chairman of KANACHUR Educational Institutions, Dr. Haji UK Monu's dream was to create doctors as stewards of health and champions of the community, with shared commitments to improving lives, especially in the regions we lived in and beyond. KANACHUR Hospital was established in 2013, and then first batch of KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences got the permissions in 2016 after the due diligence and assessment by the apex bodies KPME, RGHS, DME, Government of Karnataka, and the erstwhile Medical Council of India. We never looked back and working through the challenges and formations with our core teams. We are very glad to welcome the 10th batch of MBBS, a very proud decadal moment filled with achievements, and the timeline is simply amazing. It was sheer planning, performance, positioning, pragmatism, patience, proactive approach, and a point to celebrate a decade of transformation into higher education, but also our contribution into the Indian healthcare ecosystem by creating extraordinary healers whose foundations we have shaped as healers for the world. Our 10th batch will witness the symbolic white coat ceremony in a few minutes. And to celebrate this decaversary with full pomp and honor, we are privileged to have amongst us a young, dynamic, bold, and enterprising member of the Parliament of Dakshina Kannada, Captain Brijesh Chautaji. A personality who has served the nation Bharat, being commissioned with the 7th Battalion, the 8th Gorkha Rifles in the Indian Army, and that too in counter-insurgency operations. With his diligence and hard work, he has risen in the ranks of the Bharatiya Janata Party from District General Secretary to the Member of Parliament in Dakshina Kannada, Karnataka. He is not only an able administrator, but also a human being par excellence, whose ideating contributions into social, economical, and cultural development for our district of Dakshina Kannada will be profound. Captain Brijesh Chautaji is the president of Mangaluru Kambala, which was started as he had led a team of young minds during the agitation against PETA's effort to ban the traditional folk sport Kambala. This gained momentum and turned into Mangaluru Kambala, celebrating its 9th edition on December 27th, which has become an important event in the cultural calendar of coastal Karnataka. We welcome you, Captain Chautaji, and I thank you for your esteemed presence by accepting our invitation for today's memorable event. I request our founder chairman to do the floral welcome. I take this opportunity to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. D. Vedavyas Kamath sir, who will be very shortly, he will be joining, and we will witness that. Presiding over the KANACHUR Medical College White Coat ceremony, I welcome our honorable founder chairman, my mentor, my vertical of courage and strength, my father, Dr. Haji U.K. Monuji. His dreams of creating an educational institute with a distinction have borne fruits, and we as a family have witnessed his happiness and joy. The KANACHUR Education Trust can gladly say that we have institutions in a unitary campus from KG to PG. Dr. Monu's dreams has seen success, and we are all witness to this accomplishment. I extend a hearty welcome to Mr. Chairman. I request Dr. Shanawaz to florally welcome the Chairman. I welcome Dr. Ismail Sir, Chairman, KANACHUR Health Sciences Advisory Council, Dr. Venkatrai Prabhu Sir, Member, KANACHUR Health Sciences Advisory Council, Dr. Shanawaz, the Dean, KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, Dr. Rohan S. Monis, Chief Administrative Medical Officer, Dr. Anjan, Medical Superintendent, KANACHUR Hospital, Dr. Molly Saldana, the Principal, KANACHUR College of Nursing Sciences, Mohammad Suhail, Principal, KANACHUR College of Physiotherapy, Dr. Shamima, Principal, KANACHUR Institute of Allied Health Sciences, Dr. Vidya Prabha, the Principal, KANACHUR Ayurveda Medical College, Dr. Rajiv, Principal, KANACHUR College of Pharmacy. I also extend a warm welcome to Mr. Sridhar Prabhu, who has joined us for this memorable event. I extend a warm welcome to the heads of our departments, teaching faculty and non-teaching staffs. I extend a warm welcome to our patrons, my mother, Mrs. Zohra Monu, my wife, Mrs. Sahada, my sisters, Mrs. Umaya Banu, Mrs. Farida, Dr. Abida, and their beautiful families for their generous and valid support. I welcome all the proud parents and our guests who are watching us live, where they will witness their dream, their wards being vested with glorious white aprons. I welcome the press, both from the print and the digital space, for being here for this ceremonial event. I would like to extend a heartfelt welcome to our dedicated teams and supportive partners and everyone in this room. Your unwavering commitment and passion are the reasons we stand here today, stronger than ever. We have a wonderful morning planned. Without further ado, let the celebrations begin. Thank you once again. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.
Thank you, sir, for your guidance and encouraging words. We formally welcome Mr. Abdul Rahman, Director, KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, to this occasion. We request Dr. Rohan Moni, sir, Chief Administrative Medical Officer, to do the floral honors. Nahi gnanena sadrusham pavitrameha vidyate, meaning on earth there is nothing as purifying as knowledge, emphasizing continuous learning for doctors.
Watering of the plant symbolizes nurturing life. Much like how medical education nurtures knowledge, empathy, and professional growth. As a plant grows steadily with care and attention, may our students also grow into competent and compassionate doctors through discipline and dedication. May I request our dignitaries to kindly proceed for the symbolic watering of the plant. Thank you, respected dignitaries.
The white coat is more than a uniform. It represents trust, responsibility, and the promise of ethical practice. It reminds every medical student that patients seek from doctors not just treatment, but also reassurance, dignity, and hope. I now invite Dr. Rohan S. Monis, Chief Administrative Medical Officer, KANACHUR Hospital and Research Center, to speak on the importance of white coat.
I quote Felix Marty Ibanez, "To be a doctor then means much more than to dispense pills or to patch or to repair skin and flesh and shattered minds. To be a doctor is to be an intermediary between man and God." Good morning. We are indeed privileged to have a remarkable gathering today, and I'd like to begin by acknowledging the luminaries on the dais. Our Honorable Member of Parliament, Captain Brijesh Chauta, MLA of Mangalore South Constituency, Shri D. Vedavyas Kamath, our Honorable Founder Chairman, Dr. Haji UK Monu sir, our Director, Mr. Abdul Rahman, our Dean, Dr. Shahnawaz Manipadi, our Chairman of the KANACHUR Health Sciences Advisory Council, Dr. Muhammad Ismail, its permanent senior member, Dr. Venkatraya Prabhu, our Medical Superintendent, Dr. Anjan, our Honorable Principals of KANACHUR's constituent education units, dignitaries of the dais, and my dear students. Now, coming to the pack, which is in today's spotlight, and their respected parents and mentors watching us live. Can we have silence, please? Thank you. To the 10th batch of KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, congratulations and welcome to the portals of the youngest medical college in Dakshina Kannada. So our purpose in the next few years will be to prepare you for beyond 2030. We just witnessed KANACHUR's golden decade of excellence and eminence through the time capsule. What a wonderful journey. And this time was filled with grit and tight timelines. I must admit, I have been an integral part of this journey too, but it was all one man's dream, Dr. Haji UK Monu, who was backed by his family and mostly his son, Mr. Abdul Rahman. And as they say, gratitude is not only the greatest one, but it is also the mother of all virtues. My request to all of you to stand up and give a standing ovation to our trustees. Thank you, everybody. Now, looking into the Indian perspective, about 22 lakh students have attempted the NEET exams, of which 10 lakh qualified, but there are only 1,29,000 seats available in the medical education system in Bharat, out of which 200 of them are earmarked for KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences. And we are very, very proud to have the newest batch with us here today. Primarily, your interest to get into medicine, a profession that blends science, service, and humanity, reflects that you have decided to give back and serve the diseased. People with vulnerability and crisis will be besides you, and more so often, you'll need to be attentive and observant. In your induction at the 8Com programs, I'm sure you would have envisaged what it takes to become men and women of honor. This white coat ceremony is a meaningful holistic ritual and a rite of passage which was created by Dr. Arnold P. Gold, a pediatric neurologist at Columbia University's College of Physicians and Surgeons. And the purpose was simple: to instill humanism and ethics in the medical students early in their medical education. Yes, MBBS is considered as one of the most toughest academic courses due to its vast syllabus, intense study materials, and significant mental toll requiring immense dedication with a responsibility for human lives. But let me vitalize you. Your next 4.5 years will indeed be very, very remarkable, filled with happy highs and learning lows. I must tell you, our faculty is par excellence, and there will be no stone left unturned. And as the Holy Scriptures say, ask and you shall receive. Your minds will be enkindled and molded, keeping in mind that the future, and in the future, you shall hone KANACHUR's legacy. And as the expression goes, fire does not destroy gold, it reveals it. Pressure is not your enemy, it's your proof. This white coat ceremony comes with a huge sense of responsibility. It symbolizes care, professionalism, and compassion. In the process, you will be a blend of technical and clinical expertise with crucial soft skills like empathy, communication, critical thinking, compassionate patient care, effective teamwork, and resilience, all while maintaining the foundation of strong ethics and a commitment to lifelong learning. A quick nudge to everybody. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also love for humanity. And from caring comes courage. Talking about communication on a funny side, I once read this on the case sheet. It says, it read, the patient has 2 teenage children and no other abnormalities. And the other one read, on the second day, the knee was better, and on the third day, it disappeared. Well, in the last 25 years of my healthcare journey, one piece of advice has stayed with me more than anything else. Never grow so big that you forget the basics. Over the years, I've realized how rare this mindset actually is. As responsibilities grew, as teams expanded, as systems became more complex, and as decisions carried greater consequences, this one line still keeps pulling me back. And this is what truly matters. Never grow so big that you forget your basics. And to add to that, please don't forget your 3 Gs, that is your Mataji, Pitaji, and Guruji. Now, as you get trained to be the beacons of healthcare, always remember, doctors just aren't built in classrooms, but on the hospital floors, in quiet conversations in difficult times, through active listening, and by comprehending the art of anticipation with mindful observations, critical thinking, adaptability, soaking up with grit and integrity, with the disease preventive mindset, learning, therapeutic counseling, with efficient time management and loads of discipline. Our wish is you scale high without losing humility, manage pressure without losing self-care and empathy, and achieve all of this while remembering you have to rise really high, but always stay grounded. Today you're a son, a daughter, a brother, sister, or a cousin, and in a few years, you will be a physician, a clinical specialist, a researcher, or a pre or a paraclinical professor, an innovator, an administrator, or a larger-than-life personality. Let me remind you, always humility over pride. Very soon you shall take the oath, and my request to you is, please recite it from your hearts with understanding and let it reinforce your commitment to the healthcare profession. Before I conclude, and as you don your white coats, your patient is the most important person. Respect him. Practice charity. The mindful essence of giving back always helps. Be master communicators. Words cure sometimes, relieve often, but always comfort. Be human beings with values, honesty, integrity, with the right attitude. Train yourself to be the hardest working person in the room. Use ethics as your foundation and persevere on your focus. I quote Sir William Osler, "Let me congratulate you on the choice of calling, which offers a combination of intellectual and moral interests found in no other profession. I wish all of you power, positivity, and purpose. May God bless us all." Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for highlighting the meaning and responsibility behind this symbolic moment.
We now come to the most awaited part of today's ceremony, the distribution of white coats to our first year MBBS students. Dear students, as you wear this coat today, may you also adorn yourselves with humility, honesty, and a commitment to lifelong learning.
Receiving your first white coat from our respected dignitaries makes this moment even more special because it is not just a coat being handed over, but a formal welcome into the traditions and responsibilities of this sacred profession. May I now call upon our chief guest, Captain Brijesh Chauta, Honorable Member of Parliament, Lok Sabha, Dakshina Kannada District, to hand over the first set of white coats. Students are requested to proceed row-wise as guided by our volunteers and return to your seats immediately after the photograph is taken. Haji UK Monu, Chairman, KANACHUR Islamic Education Trust, to hand over the white coats.
Call upon Mr. Abdul Rahman, Director, KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, to hand over the next set of white coats. Thank you, sir.
We now call upon Dr. Mohammad Ismail Hejamadi, Chairman, KANACHUR Health Sciences Advisory Council, KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, to hand over the white coats.
We now call upon Dr. M.V. Prabhu, member, KANACHUR Health Sciences Advisory Council, KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, to hand over the white coats. Thank you, sir.
We now call upon Dr. Shanawaz Manipadi, Dean, KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, to hand over the white coats.
now call upon Dr. Anjan Kumar, Medical Superintendent, KANACHUR Hospital and Research Center, to hand over the white coats. Thank you, sir.
We now call upon Dr. Rohan Monis, Chief Administrative Medical Officer, KANACHUR Hospital and Research Center, to hand over the white coats.
Heartfelt thank you to our esteemed dignitaries. We request you to kindly take your seats. An oath is not a formality, it is a public commitment to professional values. As mandated by the National Medical Commission, medical undergraduates are to take an oath reminding them that the practice of medicine must be guided by ethics, restraint, and compassion. It is now my privilege to invite Dr. Shahnawaz Manipadi, Dean, KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, to administer the oath. Dr. Shahnawaz Manipadi is known for his disciplined academic leadership, a strong focus on student mentoring, and an unwavering emphasis on professional conduct, qualities that every young medical student can look up to as you begin your journey.
Dignitaries on the dais, esteemed faculty, my dear students, members of the media, very good morning to you all. Receiving the apron on the white coat ceremony day from the exceptional achievers in the days is nothing short of receiving their blessings. I wish the decennial batch of 2025 very best in their life ahead. The Holy Scriptures say that every action of a man is according to his intention. So I am here to read the oath for you on this white coat ceremony day, and for it requires that all of you to raise on your feet. Yes, graduates, not all of you, students of 20 Decennial Batch 2025, and raise your right hand, take the position, and read the oath after me. And I request you all to take this pledge in your heart that you will inculcate and follow the every content of this oath in your life. Yeah. I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life to the service of humanity. I shall practice medicine with conscience, compassion, and integrity, and uphold the dignity and honor of the medical profession.
I shall practice medicine with conscience, compassion, and integrity, and uphold the dignity and honor of the medical profession.
During the period of study, I shall live a disciplined life with my teachers and peers. The health, safety, and well-being of my patients shall be my foremost concern.
The health, safety, and well-being of my patients shall be my foremost concern.
As a physician, I shall always use my knowledge for the welfare of mankind.
As a physician, I shall always use my knowledge for the welfare of mankind.
In my dealings, I shall be patient, humble, and calm. My dressing shall be decent yet impressive and inspiring confidence. My conduct shall always be appropriate, pleasant, truthful, beneficial, and polite. I shall always be ready to serve patients even if I am extremely busy and tired. I shall not harm any patient for the sake of monetary or selfish gains, nor shall I entertain a desire for lust, greed, or wealth. I shall treat patients of gender other than mine always in the presence of relatives or attendants. When examining a patient, my attention and senses shall be concentrated on the cure of the disease. Immorality shall not emerge even in my thoughts. I shall not divulge the confidentiality related to the patient or family inappropriately. I shall not display my knowledge and skill with arrogance. My action shall be service-oriented and free from indiscipline and envy. I shall not permit considerations of religion, nationality, caste, gender, or socio-economic status to intervene between my duty and my patient. I make this pledge solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Please be seated, and all the best for you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Dear students, congratulations, and may you uphold these words throughout your careers.
We now have the felicitation of our esteemed guests. I would like to call upon Dr. Mrudula Kamath, Professor in Department of Pathology, to give a brief introduction of our esteemed guest, Captain Brijesh Chauta, Honorable Member of Parliament, Lok Sabha, Dakshina Kannada District.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed faculty members, and my dear students. It is my honor and privilege to introduce today's chief guest, Captain Brijesh Chauta, Honorable Member of Parliament from Dakshin Kannada and State Secretary of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Captain Brijesh Chauta's journey is one that beautifully reflects discipline, service, leadership, and commitment to society. An alumnus of St. Aloysius College, Mangaluru, and the Indian Institute of Management, Indore, Captain Chauta chose the path of service early in life by joining the Indian Army. Commissioned into the prestigious 7th Battalion of the 8th Gorkha Rifles, he served the nation with distinction in counter-insurgency operations in Assam and Manipur, was part of the elite Gatak Commando Unit, and held the responsible role of Battalion Adjutant. His military training includes specialized courses in jungle warfare and counter-insurgency, reflecting exceptional courage and leadership under pressure. After completing his service in the army, Captain Chauta continued his commitment to public service through leadership in public life. Today, as Member of the Parliament, he serves on the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Energy and the Consultative Committee of the Ministry of Defence, contributing to national policy and governance. He has also represented India internationally, including as a part of official delegations during Operation Sindoor and at the United Nations General Assembly. Beyond his formal roles, Captain Chauta is deeply rooted in community service and cultural preservation. From leading initiatives like Mangaluru Kambala, organizing platforms for intellectual dialogue through Mangaluru Lit Fest, to charitable work to the Samarthan Foundation, his efforts consistently focus on youth empowerment, social responsibility, and preserving Indian values. We are truly honored to have him with us today to inspire our future doctors at this important milestone.
Thank you, Dr. Mrudula. May I request Captain Brijesh Chauta to kindly come forward for the felicitation. Captain Brijesh Chauta, Honorable Member of Parliament, Lok Sabha, Dakshina Kannada District, to address the gathering.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Kanachuru, should I talk in English or Kannada? ಎನಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ಕನಚೂರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ನ ಈ ಒಂದು ತುಂಬ ಸುಂದರವಾದಂಥ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು. ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ ಯಾಕಾಗಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನನಗೂ ಒಂದು ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅಪರೂಪದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರು ಮತ್ತು ಟ್ರೂಲಿ ಅ ವಿಷನರಿ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹಾಜಿ ಯು ಕೆ ಮೋನು ಅವರೇ, ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರು ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕರಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ರೆಹಮಾನ್ ಅವರೇ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಇಸ್ಮಾಯಿಲ್ ಅವರು ನಮಗೆ ಹಳೆ ಪರಿಚಯ. ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತ ಯತೀನ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದರು, ಅವರು ಮತ್ತು ಇವರು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಸಂಜೀವರು ಸಂಜೀವರು ಮತ್ತು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಇಸ್ಮಾಯಿಲ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸಣ್ಣದಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಪರಿಚಯ. ಅವರು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನೋಡಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಹಾಗೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ನಾಲಿಟಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್, ಇನ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಅಪಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಅಂತ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಇಸ್ಮಾಯಿಲ್ ಅವರೇ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಮ್ ವಿ ಪ್ರಭು ಅವರೇ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶಾನವಾಜ್ ಮಾಣಿಪಾಡಿ ಅವರೇ, ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರೋಹನ್ ಮಾನಿಸ್ ಅವರೇ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂಜನ್ ಅವರೇ, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತರಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳೇ ಮತ್ತು ಮುಂದೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳಾಗುವಂಥ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಧರಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕನಚೂರು ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಬಂಧುಗಳೇ, ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಸೈನ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಔಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿ, ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತಿಮ್ ಪಗ್ ಅಂತ, ಫೈನಲ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಇಡುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅ ಚೆಟ್ವುಡ್ ಕ್ರೆಡೋ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ರಿಟನ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಟಾಪ್. ಅಲ್ಲೇನು ಬರೆದಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಚೆಟ್ವುಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಜನರಲ್ ಹೂ ಕಮಾಂಡೆಡ್ ದ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಆರ್ಮಿ. ಅವರೇನು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ದ ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ, ಹಾನರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದ ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ, ಹಾನರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೆನ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಯುವರ್ ಓನ್ ಸೇಫ್ಟಿ, ಹಾನರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೆಲ್ಫೇರ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಡ್ರಾ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಅ ಫೌಜಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್. Probably there is not much of a difference. Only thing is, as Faujis, we are not intellectually or intelligent enough as doctors, but probably in terms of spirit, I feel we carry the same spirit ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ಭಾವನೆ. ಆ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಧರಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಸಾಧಾರಣ ಒಂದು, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ವಿಚ್ ದ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ನೇಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಆನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಶೋಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ನಂಬಿಕೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಆರ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎನ್ MBBS by passing an exam, but you cannot become a doctor by just passing an exam. ಒಂದು ವೈದ್ಯ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ನೆಲದ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ವೈದ್ಯ ನಾರಾಯಣೋ ಹರಿಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ವೈದ್ಯರನ್ನು ದೇವರ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ನೆಲದ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ತಂದು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದೆ. ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದರೆ, ಈ ಸನಾತನವಾದ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯನ್ನು ಆಧರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರುವಂಥ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇದು ಅಂತ 2-3 ಸಣ್ಣ ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ನೋಡಿದೆ. ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ರೆಹಮಾನ್ ಅವರು ಮಾತನಾಡುವಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸೆಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಭಾರತ್. If you say Bharat and feel it as Bharat, then only you will understand the spirit of this soil. ತುಂಬ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಈ ನೆಲ, ಈ ಮಣ್ಣು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್. ಬಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಭಾರತೀಯಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗೋದಲ್ಲಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಕೊನೆಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಒಂದು ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನನ್ನು, ಒಂದು ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ಪರಂಪರೆಯನ್ನು, ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಶಾಂತಿ ಸಹಬಾಳ್ವೆಯನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು, ಇಡೀ ವಿಶ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಬದುಕನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಿಕೊಳ್ಳಬಹುದು, ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಆರಾಧನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅಪರೂಪದ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಇದು. ಪೀಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಪೀಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ಲಿ, ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ರೀಸನ್ಸ್ obvious to them, but this is very, very a beautiful sort of a civilization. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಥ ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ನೀತಿ ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಕೊಂಡೋಗುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಬದುಕಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಭಗವಂತನನ್ನು ನೋಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪರಂಪರೆ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಟುಡೇ ನೀವು ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಧರಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸೇವ್ ಲೈಫ್ಸ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಟು ಪೀಪಲ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಯು ದಿಸ್ ನೇಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಅ ವಿಕಸಿತ್ ಭಾರತ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ನಂಬಿಕೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನೀವು ಧರಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್, ಐ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ರಿಮೈಂಡ್ ಯು, and it is very hard to understand this philosophical thought and this spirit when you come after 12th and sit in this chair, when your teachers ask you to keep clapping, when your teachers ask you to not doze off in the class. It is very hard to understand at that age and that time. But like Rohan Moni said, you will remember few words at some point of time in your life. But as doctors, I again want to remind you, you are not just another profession. ಇದು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕೆರಿಯರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದೊಂದು ತಪಸ್ಸು, ಇದೊಂದು ಜೀವನ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಪ್ಯಾಷನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಇನ್ ಇಟ್, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಪ್ಯಾಷನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಇನ್ ಇಟ್, ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಟ್ರೂ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಮೈ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಫುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಥಾಟ್ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸನ್ಮಾನ್ಯ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿಯವರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ 2014 ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡಳಿತಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ has been working consistently with the mission of providing accessible health care, providing affordable health care, and providing quality health care. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಯೋಚನೆ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕೇರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ accessible, affordable and quality. ಈ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹಲವಾರು ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು, ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇನ್ಫ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಚರನ್ನು ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ತುಂಬ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. And I feel it is my responsibility as a member of parliament to articulate these views, articulate these issues in front of an audience which is going to tomorrow run this healthcare system in India. ಆ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕೇರ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ತಲುಪಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಅಫೋರ್ಡೆಬಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಆಯುಷ್ಮಾನ್ ಭಾರತ್ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲೇ ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಯುಷ್ಮಾನ್ ಭಾರತ್ ಯೋಜನೆಯ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಯಾರು ಬಡವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾರು ಆರ್ಥಿಕವಾಗಿ ಸಶಕ್ತರಿಲ್ವ, ಅವರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕೇರ್ನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಅವರ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಪೆಟ್ಟಾಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬೆಂಬಲವಾಗಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಆಯುಷ್ಮಾನ್ ಭಾರತ್ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ತಂದಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಜನೌಷಧಿ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ತಂದಿರುವ ಮುಖಾಂತರ this Janaushi Yojana is another interesting thing which doctors have to take it up in the right spirit. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಜನೌಷಧಿ ಯೋಜನೆಯನ್ನು ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳ ಸಹಕಾರ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಅದು ಯೋಜನೆ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಆಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ವೆಲ್ ಐ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕಂಪಲ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನಲ್ಸ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್, ಈ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್ ಅಡಗಿಕೊಳ್ಳದಿದ್ದರೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಚೂಸ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಚೂಸ್ ವೈಸ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಗೈಡ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಜನೌಷಧಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಗೈಡ್ ದಮ್. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಅವರನ್ನಾದರೂ ನೀವು ಜನೌಷಧಿ ಕೇಂದ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸಿಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಈ ಜನೌಷಧಿ ಯೋಜನೆ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ತುಂಬ ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಿಷನ್ ಇಂದ್ರಧನುಷ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, PM ಕೋವಿನ್ ಆ್ಯಪ್ನ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಟೆಕ್ನಾಲಜಿಕಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನ ಜೋಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥ ಯೋಜನೆಗಳಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕಳೆದ 11-12 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಕೇರನ್ನು ಅದರ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನನ್ನು ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಂತೋಷದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ 2014 ನಂತರ India has witnessed a transformational change in terms of building medical infrastructure in this nation. 2014ರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ 387 ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ಗಳಿತ್ತು. It is literally doubled. It is 130% increase. Today it is 780 medical colleges in the country ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಂತೋಷ ಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. MBBS seats in 2014 was 51,000. Today is 1,15,000 MBBS seats increase ಆಗಿದೆ. I don't know whether students sitting here will understand what it means to increase from 51,000 to 1,15,000. At least people sitting in the front rows and people who are sitting in the dais will understand to increase from 51,000 to 1,15,000. It is just not giving another institution a medical college. It is about building that ecosystem. It is about providing the policy support, providing an administrative support, and then only 51,000 to 1,15,000 will happen ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಉಲ್ಲೇಖ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. In terms of building premier institutions, 2014ರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಟ್ಟು 2 ಏಮ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇತ್ತು. ಇವತ್ತು 22 ಆಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸಸ್ ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. In terms of post graduation seat, MD, MS and DNB seats, it is increased from 31,000 to 74,000 today. So that is also a double. But ಇದು ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಾಕ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. And other interesting fact which I want to state at this forum is India today is not looking at providing health care for our own people. Indian doctors are a special breed because of the Bharatiya culture, because of the spirit of this land, because of the soil from which we come from. And I can, not just me, people who are in responsible positions and people who are recognized in the society across the world, say that Indian doctors are a special breed in the truest sense. Probably that empathy, probably that service, probably that spirit of professionalism. ಇದು ಭಾರತೀಯ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳ ಹಾಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಯಶಃ ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಸಿಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಿಂದ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಎಚ್ಚರಿಕೆಯ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಆ ಪರಂಪರೆಯನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬೆಳೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ದಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರಿಡಿಸೆಸರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ ಬಿಲ್ಟ್ ಓವರ್ ಅ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯೂ ನಿಮಗಿದೆ. ಆ ಭಾರತೀಯ ವೈದ್ಯರ ಪರಂಪರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿಗೂ ಒಂದು ಅಪರೂಪದ ಸ್ಥಾನ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರೂಲಿ ಬಿಲ್ಟ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಟ್ರೂಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಮಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ 7 ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ಗಳು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ 4 ಜನ ಉದ್ಯಮಿಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. Just because of money, with money institutions cannot build. Money is a prerequisite to build an institution, while the spirit is very, very essential to build medical institutions ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನನ್ನ ನಂಬಿಕೆ. ಆ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿನ ಈ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಪರಂಪರೆಯನ್ನು, ಭಾರತದ ಈ ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸುವಂಥದ್ದು ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ನಿಮಗಿದೆ. ಭಾರತದ ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನಲ್ ಯಶೋಗಾಥೆಯನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯೂ ನಿಮಗಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಒಬ್ಬ ಸೈನಿಕನಾಗಿ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಿಂದ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಬಲ್ಲೆ, ಒಂದು ಸೈನಿಕನ ಮಾನಸಿಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸಿಕೊಂಡು ವೈದ್ಯರಾಗಿ ತಾವು ಸರ್ವಿಸನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟ್ರೂಲಿ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಹೈಟ್ಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಭಾರತ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆದಂಥ ನರೇಂದ್ರ ಮೋದಿ ಅವರು 2047ನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಕಸಿತ ಭಾರತವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಸಂಕಲ್ಪವನ್ನು, ಒಂದು ಕನಸನ್ನು, ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ಡ್ರೀಮ್ to build a Vikasit Bharat in 2047, and that Vikasit Bharat should provide equal opportunities to everybody. That Vikasit Bharat should harness the potential of every individual towards nation building, and this nation has got a great civilizational responsibility to provide peace and stability to the world ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ನಂಬಿಕೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸೋಣ. We truly need your wholehearted support in this endeavor towards making India a Vikasit Bharat. And I do not know if I have given you any sort of inspiration, but I definitely have gained inspiration from this audience ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸದಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. Because I don't miss an opportunity to go and address students, because there is some subliminal energy you gain from students, although they will be dozing, although they will be smiling, or some people will be clapping, some people will not listen. But this is ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾದ energy. There is an energy in the room where there are students, where there is the youth. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಯೂತ್ ಪವರ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ವಿವೇಕಾನಂದರು ಯುವ ಮನಸ್ಸುಗಳನ್ನು ಯಾಕೆ ಪವರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, there is energy there which you need to extract or take it. ಆ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿಯನ್ನು ಸದಾ ಉಳಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಭಾರತವನ್ನು ಕೀಪ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಚೆಟ್ವುಡ್ ಸೆಡ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ದಟ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಲ್ಲೂ ಇರಲಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ಒಂದು ಸದೃಢವಾದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರವನ್ನು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದಾಗಿ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಸೇರಿ ಕಟ್ಟೋಣ ಅಂತ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ, ಹಾಜಿ ಮೋನು ಮತ್ತು ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ರೆಹಮಾನ್ ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಾದಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರೋಹನ್ ಮೋನಿಸ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈ ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನು ನನಗೆ ಒದಗಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable words and for motivating our students on this important day. I would like to call upon Dr. Mohammad Ismail Hejmadi, Chairman, KANACHUR Health Sciences Advisory Council, KANACHUR Institute of Medical Sciences, to speak a few words on this sacred occasion.
Good morning. It has now become good afternoon. Honorable MP, Captain Brijesh Chota, he is a very close friend of my friend, who unfortunately died during COVID, and Chairman Haji UK Monu sir, and Director Abdul Rahman, and everybody on the dais, off the dais, my students, parents who are listening to our program here and seeing the program. At the outset, I would like to congratulate you for getting this white coat. And this white coat ceremony is wonderful, which was never there when we were students. It started in 1989 in Chicago, and Pritzker Institute of Medical Sciences, they started in 1989, and as Dr. Rohan Moniz has already said, in 1993, Arnold, not Schwarzenegger, Arnold Gold, he was a pediatric neurologist. He started in Columbia University, the white coat. But if you ask me how the white coat started, in 19th century, the doctors were wearing black coat. The reason was that everything was not very good when you go to the doctor, because we didn't have things to cure the diseases. We didn't have the real science, what we know now. And the patients used to go to the doctors with the fear. And then the black coat changed over to white coat. Why do you think this white coat has come into existence? The white coat, what you are wearing, is of 3 T's: the trust, the truth, and the transparency. The patient looks at you for the trust, and he wants the truth, and you have to be transparent with the patients. And as Hippocratic said, you know, Hippocratic is called as father of medicine. He said, primum non nocere. Primarily, don't do harm. You have to do everything good for the patient, and if you don't know, you just don't do it. So as a doctor, either you should know everything or you should not know anything. If you know half thing, then you are going to half beg the patient, and he is going to be in trouble forever. And once a patient is lost and his life is lost, he will not anyway get back. So what we should do for that? The reason why I am telling all this is that whatever learning you are doing now is going to be continuous forever till your life. Your education never stops, and you have to go on learning. You finish your MBBS, that's not enough. You have to read every day, because every day medicine is changing. The treatment what we are having for any disease, whether you take heart, liver, lung, kidney, brain, cancer, tumor, infection, anything, has completely changed, and it has gone for a paradigm shift from what it was to what it is. Take our own heart. We started doing angiogram and angioplasty. In fact, one person received 63 angioplasty, 63 stents are put into one patient. That patient is still living, don't worry. Over the period of 10 years, on 18 occasions, he was put 63 stents. That means you can go on stenting, you can go on doing so many things in order to preserve the life of the human body. And things are not what it is today, is going to be what it's tomorrow. You have stem cell transplantation, stem cell research is going on. You have stem cell from the skin cell, and you can make any cell from the stem cell, and you can preserve the human body. A lot of research is going on for aging. All of you should know that, God willing, tomorrow you are not going to die old. You may die young. At the age of 100, you will be young. At the age of 120, you will be young. If you go through the literature, there are so many researches going on to make you younger by the day. And my friend, our MP, Captain Brajesh Chowta, said that I am looking like exactly what it was then and what I am. Of course, I am not taking any anti-aging medicine as of now. But when it comes, we are going to have a gene therapy for not becoming old. We are going to get it. And when we get it, I may be the first person to receive it. Okay, so I would like to look younger by the day. So you should always make on research. Why our medicine, our history of medicine, if you read, whatever we know is thanks to our forefathers who went on doing research and discoveries and so on. Starting from our person who found out the stethoscope, Rene Linneck. From then onwards, Joseph Leopold Auenbrugger, who founded the so-called percussion, Edward Jenner, who found out vaccine, and from then onward to now, it is all research. And you must be knowing that one of the medical students got the Nobel Prize, Banting and Best, who found out the diabetes in 1922, 100 years ago. One was the professor of medicine, and Dr. Best was the medical student like you, who found out insulin and got a Nobel Prize. And I want you, our students, to start doing research and be at the forefront of discovery and research, bring laurels to Bharat, as well as be one of the persons to get Nobel Prize in medicine. If you want, you can get it. Where there is a will, there is the way. And hence, I want to inspire you to keep learning, keep practicing, be humane, and listen to the patient. The moment you start listening to the patient, half of his disease will disappear. Don't cut him short when he starts talking too much. But if he keeps on talking too much, you ask him to put the tongue outside. Then anyway, he can't talk. Okay? But then you have to listen. By listening, you know what is happening, because you as a doctor is a friend, a philosopher, and a guide. You are not just a mechanical doctor. If you are a mechanical doctor, we have artificial intelligence. We are having that hologram nowadays. The doctor will come in front of you due to hologram. You can ask him questions, he will answer you. Do you think that's enough? No. Any artificial intelligence in medicine cannot replace the human touch and the doctor's hand. That you must know it very well. And to that extent, you have to keep learning and be a very good human being first. Then doctor, then being one of the brothers and sisters and the fathers and the parents for the patient who comes to you. Empathy is the most important thing. In my practice of 35 years, I have seen ups and downs of my patients, people whom we thought are going to recover are going to die, people whom we said you can take him home and tell all your relatives to do all the rites, and the last rites, they have been surviving into today. So death is a certainty, but we don't know when the death is going to come. Till then, make the patient comfortable and let everybody live comfortably and die comfortably. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
We now request Dr. M.V. Prabhu, member, KANACHUR Health Sciences Advisory Council, to share his wisdom with the gathering.
Good afternoon. Our Honorable Member of the Parliament, Captain Brajesh Chowta, our chairman of the KANACHUR institutions, Haji Dr. UK Mono, and director Mr. Abdul Rahman, my friend and student Dr. Muhammad Ismail, the dean of the college Dr. Shanawaz, and my other two students, that is Rohan Moniz as well as Dr. Anjan, and most importantly the faculty members as well as the fresh graduates, rather fresh students who have joined recently. Well, this is the second time I'm addressing this batch of 2025. I distinctly remember on October 25th or so, I had addressed during the induction. Today, I just want to emphasize that whatever our MP has told, it was something very enlightening for me, because he gave the very apt comparison of doctors being, similar to soldiers. Soldiers fight the enemy and defend the country, whereas you have to, especially I can take the context of COVID, we were referred to as healthcare warriors there. That comparison is very apt, because at that time, when the disease itself was new, nobody knew exactly what was the way in which we have to tackle it. But then medical professionals, I am not saying only doctors, nurses, everybody has done selfless service very similar to what our MP referred to. And not only that, how many doctors would have died in that, those 2 to 3 waves, the alpha wave, the delta wave, and the Omicron wave. 3 waves led to a lot of mortality. It is similar to what our MP has told. The soldiers defend the country, whereas we defended the health of the nation. Then, of course, whatever, the white coat ceremony, it is the symbol of dignity of the profession, and it has white coat has to be worn only within the hospital. That's my plea, because I see sometimes people wearing white coat so many places outside. That's not the idea. The idea is that you should wear only, it is the distinct symbol of the medical profession apart from the stethoscope, and it should be worn only within the hospital or within the college. And that while that oath was being taken, I was talking to Mr. Abdul Rahman. The only one additional thing I would like to see in that oath is, Rohan, that is, I will attend all the classes and prevent attendance shortage in a lighter vein. All the classes means, see, there's a mandatory requirement that 75% attendance in theory and 80% practical is there. Because I was the longest dean of Kasturba Medical College, Mangalore, and I have dealt with so many situations. So I was in a lighter vein telling that the only thing missing is that, as a medical professional, we see 100% of our patients. When you see 100% of the patients, you should have the perfection in the knowledge. Perfection in the knowledge also. You cannot have 75% knowledge to treat 100% of the patients. That is what, see, people like Dr. Muhammad Ismail are successful practitioners, because he has told that is every day, the medicine is not still waters, it is changing, changing every day. So you have to keep reading. It is said that 16% of the knowledge is, changing every 5 years. That means once in 5 years, if you don't read, you will become a non-entity. See, I'll tell you one thing which happened during my time as a student. Some of our seniors told me that if a particular person asks you a question, with the question also I'll tell you. The question which he used to ask was, what is the cause of Graves' disease? Graves' disease, for your information, is autoimmune thyroiditis. Thyroiditis, autoimmune. I'm talking of 1978. So the seniors told that if that person asks you that question, the answer that he expects is that it is not known. Well, way back in 1978, we knew that it is autoimmune. But then what was this mystery? Why is he hanging on to that old dogma? The only way in which I could find out was to go and find out which book he is reading on his table. That is something which is easier said than done, but I managed to do it. I went and found out which book he was reading. He was reading, in 1978, he was reading 1954 edition of Boyd's textbook of pathology. Now, in that it was there, in that particular page, cause of Graves' disease, it is not known. Means somebody is hanging on to 25-year-old knowledge. Medicine cannot be practiced by that. Medicine has to be, you have to be up to date. And literally, Dr. Ismail and myself discuss every day. He will be telling about science up to date. Every Thursday, New England Journal of Medicine is coming. So many things we keep discussing, even at this stage. So it is a continuous thing from birth till death, up to the grave. And I always tell the students, your basic science knowledge is to be remembered all the time. Anyway, some of these things I wanted to reiterate, and I take this opportunity to wish the new students who are 2 months old already all the best, all the very best in their stay in this college. And let me tell you, the infrastructurally we are excellent as far as this drone is concerned. 2 years back this was not there, this has come. So the point is that the college is innovating and college is really infrastructurally advancing, and you have to make the best use of this college and become finest medical professionals in the years to come. And as has been told by our MP, 2047, Vikasit Bharat is about 20 years away. You should be really serving the nation to the expectation of what he has said. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for those inspiring and guiding words.
I would like to call upon Dr. Anjan Kumar, Medical Superintendent, KANACHUR Hospital and Research Center, to share a few words on this sacred occasion.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected Honorable Member of the Parliament, Captain Brijesh Chowta, Honorable Chairman Dr. UK Mono, Nama Director Mr. Abdul Rahman, and all of them are my teachers and seniors sitting here. And so many things have been told till now about the occasion today. It's a special moment for all of you. This takes me back to my MBBS days when I joined. It is something memorable for all of you. Most of the things have been told already. What is it that a white coat means in depth by all the dignitaries here. From my side, I would want to add on to it a bit that this is something not everyone gets this opportunity. This is an opportunity to make difference in anybody's life. It needn't be always saving life. In our language, we speak like morbidity and mortality. It's no more about only mortality. It is the quality of life. As in, as long as a patient is alive, what is the quality we are offering? So you should be looking at even slightest, whatever difference you can make in anybody's life, your job is done. So don't look at the scale of it. It needn't be disease per se. Sir spoke about sympathy, empathy, all those things matter. Yes, so as I told you, so many things have already been spoken. This is not philosophy. The problem is, whenever something speaks about do's, don'ts, students kind of ignore. You know, it is the same dialogue. If you go back to the famous movie 3 Idiots, you know, you can remember that attender mimicking the principal.
We would like to heartily welcome Shri D. Vedavas Kamath, MLA Mangalore South, to this event.
I would like to request our chairman, sir, Dr. Haji UK Monu, to do the floral honors.
Please be seated. I take this opportunity to proudly welcome our guest of honor to this ceremony, Shri D. Vedavas Kamath, sir, the two-time member of Karnataka Legislative Assembly, Mangalore South. A vibrant, people-friendly personality who is very hands-on handles crisis efficiently, and exhibits the fabric of conscious executions. The founder of Sevanjali Charitable Trust, which is involved in educational support, medical expenses support for poor patients, and elderly support in the Karavali region since over 17 years. Satishana, please take the seat. Seat, please. Bale. Through stem cell donation, through stem cell donation campaign, which our Dr. Ismail sir was just talking about it when during his speech about stem cell therapy and all those things. So he has done it much before that. That is Dr. D. Vedavyas Kamath sir. Through stem cell donation campaign, the trust played a crucial role in saving the life of a young child from Mumbai suffering from rare illness. Under the leadership of Sevanjali Charitable Trust, President D. Vedavyas Kamath, large-scale stem cell donor registration drives were organized across Mangaluru. Among lakhs of donors, a matching stem cell was finally found, and once the child recovered, Mr. Kamath sir quietly stepped back without seeking any recognition or publicity. This enthusiastic personality has a sparkling attitude, and his contributions are vital for some future-proof decisions. I request our Honorable Chairman to do the floral welcome to Shri D. Vedavyas Kamath sir. I take this opportunity to warmly welcome the President of Dakshina Kannada Bharatiya Janata Party President, Shri Satish Kumpala sir. He is always a well-wisher of my father, our family, and the institution. Thank you very much, sir, for having graced this occasion and also getting our Honorable MLA to serve for this function. Thank you so much.
We would now like to felicitate our guest of honor. I now call upon Dr. Sri Vidya, Professor, Department of Microbiology, to speak about Sri Dev Vedavyas Kamath, Member of Karnataka Legislative Assembly, Mangalore South.
ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಗೌರವ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾದ ಡಿ ವೇದವ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕಾಮತ್ ಅವರನ್ನು ಪರಿಚಯಿಸುವ ಭಾಗ್ಯ ದೊರಕಿದ ನಾನೇ ಧನ್ಯಳು. ದಕ್ಕೇರಬಾಳು ವೇದವ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕಾಮತ್ ಅವರು 1977 ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ 7ರಂದು ಜನಿಸಿದರು. ಅವರು ಕೆನರಾ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ BCom ಪದವಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದರು. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿರಿಯರ ದಾನ ಧರ್ಮದ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವವನ್ನೇ ಮೈಗೂಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದ ವೇದವ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕಾಮತ್ ಅವರು ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ನೊಂದವರ ಬದುಕಿಗೆ ಆಸರೆಯಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಸಮಾಜಮುಖಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆದವರು. ಬಾಲ್ಯದಿಂದಲೂ ದೈವಿಕ, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ, ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಪರ ಚಿಂತನೆಗಳ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಎಡೆಬಿಡದೆ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದವರು. ದಿಗಂತ ಮುದ್ರಣದ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕ, ಭುವನೇಂದ್ರ ವಿವಿಧೋದ್ದೇಶ ಸಹಕಾರಿ ನಿಯಮಿತ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ನಿರ್ದೇಶಕ, 150 ಬಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ವ್ಯಾಸಂಗ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಮೂಡಬಿದ್ರೆಯ ಕಡಲಕೆರೆ ಸರಕಾರಿ ಶಾಲೆಯನ್ನು ಇವರ ಸೇವಾಂಜಲಿ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ದತ್ತು ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದರ ಸರ್ವ ಚಟುವಟಿಕೆಗಳನ್ನು ಯಶಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೊಂಚಾಡಿ ಶ್ರೀ ವೆಂಕಟರಮಣ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನದ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟಿ, ಹೀಗೆ ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ಹಲವಾರು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ನಿಷ್ಠೆಯಿಂದ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮುಗಿಸಿ ಹೊರಬಂದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಸೇವಾಂಜಲಿ ಚಾರಿಟೇಬಲ್ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟನ್ನು ಹುಟ್ಟುಹಾಕಿ 17 ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಾ ಬಂದು 70ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವಯೋವೃದ್ಧರ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಖಾತೆಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳು ಧನ ಸಹಾಯ, ಬಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಫೀಸ್, ಬಡ ರೋಗಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯ ವೆಚ್ಚ, ಬಡ ಪ್ರತಿಭಾವಂತ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ವೆಚ್ಚ, ರಕ್ತದಾನ ಶಿಬಿರ, ಅನ್ನ ಸಂತರ್ಪಣೆ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ ಮಹತ್ ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪುಟ್ಟ ಮಗುವೊಂದರ ಕಾಯಿಲೆಗೆ ಮಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಅಭಿಯಾನವನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿ ಲಕ್ಷ ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬರ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಹೊಂದಾಣಿಕೆಯಾಗುವಂತಹ ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊನೆಗೂ ಆ ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಹೊಂದಾಣಿಕೆಯಾಗುವ ಸ್ಟೆಮ್ ಸೆಲ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ ನಂತರ ಎಂದಿನಂತೆ ಸದ್ದಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಪ್ರಚಾರದಿಂದ ದೂರ ಉಳಿದವರು. ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಯತ್ತ ಒಲವು ಹೊಂದಿ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಪ್ರಧಾನ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಯಾಗಿ, ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತ ಮಂಗಳೂರು ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ವಿಧಾನಸಭಾ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರದ ಶಾಸಕರಾಗಿ ದಾಖಲೆಯ ಮತಗಳ ಅಂತರದಿಂದ ಗೆದ್ದು ಸೇವೆ ಸಲ್ಲಿಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ಜನನಾಯಕ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಮಂಗಳೂರು, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮುಕ್ತ ಮಂಗಳೂರು, ನೋ ಹಾರ್ನ್ ಡೇ ಅಭಿಯಾನಗಳನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ವಚ್ಛ ಸ್ವಸ್ಥ ಮಂಗಳೂರಿಗಾಗಿ ಅವಿರತವಾಗಿ ದುಡಿಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜಾತಿ ಮತ ಭೇದಗಳಿಲ್ಲದೆ ನಿಷ್ಕಳಂಕ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಕರಾವಳಿಯಾದ್ಯಂತ ನಡೆಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರ ಜೀವನವು ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿಯೂ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿದಾಯಕ. ಕನ್ನಡ ತಾಯಿಯ ಈ ಪುತ್ರನನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಸನ್ಮಾನಿಸುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ತುಂಬ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆ ಪಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
Thank you, Dr. Sri Vidya. May I now request Sri D. Vedyavas Kamath sir to kindly come forward for the felicitation. We now invite Sri D. Vedyavas Kamath, Honorable MLA, Mangalore South, to address the gathering.
Names are front and back. Sir, Vedic ಮೇಲೆ all names are here.
ಕಣಚೂರು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿಯ ಈ ಒಂದು ಶುಭ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟನ್ನು ವಿತರಿಸಿದಂಥ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಈ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಸಂಸದರು, ಸೇನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಜನರ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಕನ್ನಡ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಸಂಸದರಾಗಿ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿರುವಂಥ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟನ್ ಬ್ರಿಜೇಶ್ ಚೌಟಾ ಅವರೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಷ ಸಂಘಟನೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ನಮ್ಮ ನಾಯಕರು ಆದರಣೀಯ ಸತೀಶ್ ಕುಂಪಲ್ ಅವರೇ, ಕಣಚೂರು ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಮೂಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನನಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿರಂತರವಾದಂಥ ಕರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಅವರ ವಿಶೇಷವಾದಂಥ ಪ್ರೀತಿಗೆ ಈ ಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಆದರಣೀಯ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹಾಜಿ ಯು ಕೆ ಮೋನು ಅವರೇ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ನನ್ನ ಮಿತ್ರರಾದಂಥ ಆದರಣೀಯ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಬ್ದುಲ್ ರೆಹಮಾನ್ ಅವರೇ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ಹಿರಿಯ ಬಂಧು, ಮೈ ನೇಬರ್, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಎಂ ವಿ ಪ್ರಭುಗಳೇ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಡೀನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶಹನಾಜ್ ಮಾನಿಪಾಡಿ ಅವರೇ, ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆದಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಇಸ್ಮಾಯಿಲ್ ಅವರೇ, ಈ ಒಂದು ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿರುವಂಥ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂಜನ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರೇ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿರುವಂಥ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ವೆಂಕಟರಾಯ ಪ್ರಭುಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೈದ್ಯರೇ, ಈ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಸಮೂಹ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಾಪಕ ವೃಂದದವರೇ, ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು. ವೆನ್ ಯು ಎಂಟರ್ಡ್ first time you are getting white coat. So you should feel proud. So something addition I got. So it is a responsibility. Correct? So ಈ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಜೋಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂಥದ್ದಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Outside this college, there is a big crowd who are interested to have this white coat, but they may not get. By the grace of the God, you have got this kind of opportunity. To in future you have to serve. So this kind of opportunity you have getting from KANACHUR institution, it is really a proud moment. आप लोगों को बहुत खुशी है कि आज आपका फैमिली मेंबर, if they see that you are wearing white coat means they may feel very good or proud. To have this white coat, how much effort they have taken. Maybe it is your parents or any of your family member. Correct, no? Correct, Allah. So this is not only a degree you are in future you are getting, or you are maybe you pass in good marks, but finally whenever in the whole world anybody wears this white coat, there is extraordinary respect from the society you get. Because many people may have the degree, but they won't get this respect. But this white coat will get, you are having degree along with, there is some heartedly service intention, motive is there. For that purpose only you are getting that respect in all our world. So coming days you have to work hard. It is one kind of tapasya you have to do. Your commitment. Because the entire your family member, friends, they have kept very hopes and they want to see you are after doing this all courses, you should have degree. And finally, you should serve this nation very well. So, I want to tell you one thing. From this day, you should enjoy your study. You should not think, actually my father or mother sent me here. Or my interest was in some other field, but I came here because of my parents. So you should think, आज कुछ नया सीखने को मिला है. Something extra new I will get. ये मन में रखते हुए आप लोग डेली आप लोगों का काम अच्छा तरफ से किया तो ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ಬಹಳ ಸುಂದರವಾದಂಥ ಬದುಕು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಮುಂದಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸಮ್, ಈಗ ಅರ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇವು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ವೈದ್ಯರುಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲೈಸೇಷನ್ಗಳ ಅವಕಾಶಗಳು. ಆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲೈಸೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ಇನೋವೇಟಿವ್ ಐಡಿಯಾಗಳನ್ನು ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಟು ದ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಆಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್, whenever we see entire country in assembly or in maybe parliament, maybe our member of parliament or myself in assembly, we speak regularly. You should have some intention. After getting a degree, I will work for 5 years or 6 years or 2 years or 3 years in the rural place where people need that service. City, there is maybe a very good opportunity. See, in this area, we are having some medical colleges, many medical colleges, 4 medical colleges. So this area, people may get all benefit or all facility. But to rural people, they won't get this kind of facility. They have to come to city for this, their treatment. Maybe they are not financially sound also. So after your degree, serving to this nation means you should serve in some other rural place. You may not get a good salary or income, but there is a time, long time. It will have 50, 60, 30, 40 years. At that time you can have everything. What is your, you have to do. But that kind of intention. A few days back, government has initiated one bill for doctors. It was again they have made some changes in that. Earlier it was that changes was there. After that they made some other new extra points they have added in that, and they brought, Mr. Dinesh Gundrao has brought that bill. Because every place, rural area, there every MLA was asking, we need a medical facility or the service who is giving the service like doctors or many other people we need regularly. So my request you to all the, from tomorrow onwards, your duty is, everybody, I think everybody is staying in hostel. Correct, no? Majority, 90% people are taken the facility of hostel or any your PG or something. Hostel. So from tomorrow onwards, which is your house? That hostel is your house. And you should see one thing every day. Finally, after you get them, face everything and get good marks, what your lecturers or what doctors will get? Nothing. But they may feel if their students would get or they do extraordinary performance or they will achieve a good name in the state or in country, that itself you are giving respect to them. Correct, no, sir? So that kind of respect they regularly they expect from the students. Nothing more. If you are any program, if you are not called also, they are not worried. But they are giving the time to students. So this kind of situation, I think majority people are, what sir told me, majority people are from Karnataka, very few from outside Karnataka. So, आपका अच्छा तरफ से स्टडी करके आपका पेरेंट्स का रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी आप लोगों ने लेना है, उसका बाद सोसाइटी का रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेना है, और फाइनली एक देशभक्त नागरिक बनना है. I should do something good to the society or the nation. Now we are seeing many places, सभी लोग बहुत अच्छा इनोवेटिव में India is performing very good. Our Honorable Prime Minister is doing many work on it. So finally, भारत को proud moment बनाने के लिए, now India is having almost 60 to 65% of the population is students. It may be college students or MBBS students or engineering students. Totally the students crowd. Who will build tomorrow's India? Students only. You people are building. So you have to go in right route, right path. It should proud moment to Indians or our every people or our friend circle. So that kind of service we need. I want to share one example. When I was first time MLA, I saw very close these corona incidents. Nobody knows what is corona. Everybody is in a shock. Doctors also have the family. Patients also have in the family. The patients are coming in such a bad condition, but finally we, with the help of the doctors and entire your team, whole our district or whole our Karnataka or whole our India, we have resolved the problem successfully, and India has taken, our doctor has taken great initiative. They have performed very well. I have seen from very near in Venlock Hospital how they have worked. The starting stage, fear is there for everybody. One nurse was telling, her husband was he met me in some function, he was telling, sir, patient ಅವರಿಗೂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಇದೆ, ನನಗೂ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಇದೆ, ನಾನು ಸೇವೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಂಡತಿನ ಇನ್ನು 1 ತಿಂಗಳು ರಜಾ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಬರಲ್ಲ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿಗೆ, ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ನೋಟಿಸ್ ಯು ಗಿವ್. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನನ್ನು ಮರ್ತೇವು, ಏನನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದೆವು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ನ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್, ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಟ್ರೆಮೆಂಡಸ್. ಅವರು ಅವರ ಜೀವದ ರಕ್ಷಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಲೆಕ್ಕಿಸದೆ ಅವರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಂಥ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಭಾಳ ಹತ್ತಿರದಿಂದ ಕಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್. ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ನೇಮ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿ, not we have added R. Only D is there, not doctor. But maybe around 50 times I went to Venlock intensive care to give support, to moral support to the doctors and nurse and entire team. Somebody told, why you are coming inside? You are not the doctor. The person works, we should give them support. Only that much I can give, because I am MLA, I can't do this, I am not at all know about medical field. Only to moral support, I am there with you, you do your work. That kind of moral support, it will add and boost the people who serve. That's why my prayer to every students, whatever the situation comes, you should be the part of the solution. You should not be the part of the problem. You should take the initiative to solve this, and good service. Who will come to know you? Our intention is to serve. More than that, we don't have any right. So keep that in your mind, and you should apply. Finally, ಮುಂದಿನ ಬರುವ ಭಾರತದ ಭವ್ಯ ಪ್ರಜೆಗಳಾಗಿ, ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿತ ನಾಗರಿಕನಾಗಿ, ಒಂದು ದೇಶಭಕ್ತದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಸೇವೆಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಅದ್ಭುತವಾದಂಥ ಸಾಧನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಇವತ್ತು ಇಡೀ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೊರೋನಾದ ಮದ್ದನ್ನು ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತೇಳೋದು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಇಟ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. Because the people of India first, they have not have the vaccine, because there was no faith taking that whether it will stop. This kind of thinking was there. So we have done. And earlier stage there was no medicine in 30, 40, 50 years. It may be for cholera or any cases. But now everything we have. So, from tomorrow onwards, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಚಂಚಲವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. It will, when ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ mind will go that side, this side. No, only our subject and for why we came here. That is, we have to success. It is our responsibility. Maybe your lecturer will, or your some doctor may tell you something. It is wrong or right. There is no judgment is needed from you. It is, they are our senior, they are our respected elders. They are giving this word for our betterment. Correct, no? This kind of thinking you should have. How our MP, after his military service, he came to serve people like that. Today he has only given white coat to you. So you people it is very proud. So encash that proud moment, and there should be some vision. Today itself you should make the vision, and all specialized subject which I should select in coming days. Everything you have to do by honestly, your effort, your parishrama, 100% your effort, parishrama will reach in a big highway, in big scale. Only this much I can tell. But finally, the white coat is your responsibility. It shows your responsibility, not any grade or marks. So take responsibility very nicely, sportively, and do your honest service. Only that much I will tell. And when Mr. Monu sir gave me invitation, I told it is total not my subject. What I should speak, I asked him. Because medical subject मेरे को मालूम नहीं है, I don't know anything. So how much I know in my language, I told. So finally, all the best. God bless you. One question I want to ask. After your degree, you might be in some from different places. Who want to serve in KANACHUR institution? I want to see the point blank answer or a matured answer. It's okay, anything. Raise your hand, nothing. Raise. ಸರ್, ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ. Anyhow, thank you. All the best. God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and motivating message.
Dr. Haji UK Monu, Chairman, KANACHUR Islamic Education Trust, has been a guiding force in promoting educational excellence, institutional growth, and values-driven leadership. His vision and steady support have helped create opportunities for students to pursue professional education with purpose and discipline. I now invite Dr. Haji UK Monu to deliver the presidential address.
ಕಣಚೂರು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಸಮಾರಂಭದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಯ ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ಪುತ್ರ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಸದಸ್ಯರು, ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರು, ಬ್ರಿಜೇಶ್ ಚೌಟ ಅವರೇ, ಆತ್ಮೀಯರಾದ ವೇದವಾಸ್ ಕಾಮತ್ರವರೇ, ನನ್ನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸತೀಶ್ ಕುಂಪಳರವರೇ, ಪುತ್ರ ರೆಹಮಾನ್, ಅಂಜನ್ ಕುಮಾರ್ ಮತ್ತು ವೆಂಕಟರಾಯ ಪ್ರಭು, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇಸ್ಮಾಯಿಲ್, ಡೀನ್ ಅವರು, ರೋಹನ್ ಮೋನೀಸ್ ಅವರು, ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಸೆರೆಮನೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಗಳ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ, ಈ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಗಳ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಈ ವರ್ಷ 200 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಅಧೀನದಲ್ಲಿರುವ ನೀಟ್ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗುವ ಜೀವದಾನವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸದರ ಹತ್ರ ಈಗ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇರ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೊದಲನೆಯ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ನೀಡಿದಂಥ ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ದೇಶದ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ನೀಡಿದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ, ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯ ಮುಂದೊಂದು ದಿನ ನೀವು ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರಾಗಿ ಈ ಸಮಾಜದ, ಈ ದೇಶದ ಮೇಲ್ವರ್ಗದ ಜನತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಲಾರ್ದು. ನೀವು ಕೆಳವರ್ಗದವರಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರುಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದುಗಡೆ ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಮಾರಂಭವನ್ನು ಯಾರಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತು ಪುತ್ರ ಹೀಗೆ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಯಾರನ್ನು ಕರೆದು ನಾವೊಂದು ಈ ಸಮಾರಂಭವನ್ನು ಪೂರೈಕೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತೇಳುವ ಅನೇಕ ಚರ್ಚೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸದರನ್ನು ಕರೀಲೇಬೇಕು, ಕರೆದು ಮಾಡಿಸಿದರೆ ಉತ್ತಮ. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ನಾವು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರುಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಹೀಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸದರನ್ನು ಕರೆಸಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಇದು ಏನು ಈ ಕಳೆದ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 19ಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಗಿದಂಥ ಅಧಿವೇಶನ ಕೂಡ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಆಗಿರುವಾಗ ಅವರು ಬ್ಯುಸಿಯಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆದರೂ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಪುತ್ರ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಅವರು 22ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಇವತ್ತು ಟೈಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಸಾಧಾರಣ ಒಂದು 15-20 ದಿವಸದ ಹಿಂದೆಯೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದರು. ತದನಂತರ ನನಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಆತ್ಮೀಯರು ವೇದವಾಸ್ ಕಾಮತ್ರವರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಈಗ ಸಂಸದರು ನಮಗೆ ಸಮಯ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಂಥ ದಿವಸದಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ದಿವಸ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂಥೇಳಿ. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅತ್ಯುನ್ನತ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರುಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು PG ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರುಗಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಳೆದ 10 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇತ್ತು, ಇವತ್ತು ಎಷ್ಟು ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವುದನ್ನು ಅಂಕಿ ಅಂಶವಾಗಿ, ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ MP ಗಳಿಂದ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ಅಂದಾಜು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚಿಂತೆ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಓಟು ಅಥವಾ ಅವರ ಕಾನ್ಸೆನ್ಸಿನ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಯುವ ಜನತೆಯ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವುದನ್ನು ಕೆಲವು ಅಲ್ಪ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ನಾನು ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಬೆರಗಾದೆ ಅವರು ಈ ಅಂಕಿಅಂಶವನ್ನು ಹೇಳುವಾಗ. ಇದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ 200 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಗಳು ನೀವು ಇವತ್ತು ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಏನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಅವರ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನ, ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಅಂಶವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ ವೈಟ್ ಕೋಟ್ ಏನು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಅದು ಒಂದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಅಂತಲೇ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮಾತಾಡಿದವರು ಹೇಳಿದರು. ವೇದವಾಸ್ ಕಾಮತ್ ಅದನ್ನು ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಬಿಡಿಸಿ ಹೇಳಿದರು. ನೀವು ಆ ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನು 4.5 ವರ್ಷ ಅಥವಾ 5.5 ವರ್ಷ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಸೇರಿ ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅನೇಕ ಬೆಟ್ಟದಂಥ ಆಸೆ ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ, ತಂದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಬಂಧು ಬಳಗದವರು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಅಥವಾ ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಕಣಚೂರು ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರಾಗಿ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮ ನಡತೆ ಉಳ್ಳವನಾಗಿ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿತ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರಾಗಿ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ, ನಾನು ಅವ್ರನ್ನು ಕಾಯಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಅವಳನ್ನು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಾಯಿ ತಂದೆಯವರು ಹಂಬಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪ್ರತಿ ದಿನ, ಪ್ರತಿ ಹಗಲು, ಪ್ರತಿ ರಾತ್ರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮದೇ ಚಿಂತೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಮನಗಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಏನು MBBS ಕೋರ್ಸನ್ನು ನೀವು ವರ್ಷ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಮುಗಿದೊಂದು ಕಾಲೇಜಿನ ಶಿಸ್ತು, ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ನೀವು ಪಾಲಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಅತ್ಯುನ್ನತ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರುಗಳಾಗಿ ಈ ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೇನೆ, ನಿಮಗೊಂದು ವರದಾನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ನೀಟ್, ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಒಂದು ಅಂಗಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಅದು. ಇನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಲಿತಾದ ಮೇಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಣಚೂರು ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಏನೂ ಕೊಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಅಂಗಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯಾದ MCI, ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಮೆಡಿಕಲ್ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಅಂತ ಈಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಸರು. ಅದು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟನ್ನು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಖಾತ್ರಿ ಮಾಡುವುದು ಈಸ್ ಅ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವರು ಆ ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇರಿ. ಮುಂದೊಂದು ದಿನ ಅವತ್ತು ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿಯೋ ಅಥವಾ MP ಆಗಿ ಈಗಲೇ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದಿನ ಬರುವಾಗ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಮಂತ್ರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ದೇವರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡಲಿ ಚೌಟಾರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನದಾಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಒಬ್ಬರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳದಿದ್ದರೆ ತಪ್ಪಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಕುಂಪಳರವರು, ಸತೀಶ್ ಕುಂಪಳ. ನಾವು ಅನೇಕ ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ನಾವು ಒಂದೇ ಗ್ರಾಮ, ಪಕ್ಕದ ಗ್ರಾಮ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು, ನಂದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಗ್ರಾಮ. ಆದರೂ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ನಿಕಟ ಸ್ನೇಹಾಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂಥವರು. ಅನೇಕ ಕಡೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಾಯ ಸಹಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥವರು ಅವರು ಕೂಡ. ಆದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಸಭೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಚಂದ ಕಾಣಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎರಡು ಕೈಯಲ್ಲೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನನ್ನ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಹಿಂದ್.
Thank you, sir, for your leadership and blessings to the student community.
Gratitude is an essential value in every profession, and especially in medicine, because no journey is completed alone. We now acknowledge the efforts and presence of all who made today meaningful. I invite Dr. Roshan, Head, Department of Anatomy, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we conclude our decennial batch white coat ceremony, it's my pleasure to deliver the heartfelt gratitude to all who made this event possible. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, the simplicity, the man with simplicity we saw him here entering, Captain Brijesh Chauta, MP from Dakshin Kannada district, for his presence and making this event a grand success. Thank you, sir. I also thank our guest of honor for today, Sri D. Vedavas Kamath, MLA, Mangalore South, for gracing this event and blessing the students. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to the man who built this empire and fulfilled his dream of parting education to each and everyone. I would like to thank our chairman, Dr. Haji U.K. Monu sir, for gracing the occasion and blessing the new batch of students with his words of wisdom. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank Mr. Satish Kumpala, District President, BJP, for gracing this occasion and making a welcome for these students. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank our dynamic director, Mr. Abdul Rahman, sir, for his unwavering support in each and everything and looking into each and every detail of this program. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank always supporting and graceful Dean, Dr. Shahnaz Manipadi. Thank you for looking into each and every aspect of the program, sir. Thank you, sir. I would like to thank my teacher, Dr. Ismail Ajmadi, sir, Chairman of Advisory Committee, for his guidance and support. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank Dr. M. Venkatraya Prabhu, sir, Member of Advisory Committee, for all his support and gracing this occasion. I would like to extend heartfelt gratitude to my good friend, Dr. Anjan, Medical Superintendent, KANACHUR Hospital and Research Center. And lovely thanks to the Chief Administrative Medical Officer, Dr. Rohan Monis, for all the support and guidance. I also thank the Master of Ceremony for today, Dr. Haniel and Dr. Mamta. A great thankful to all the teaching faculty, professors, HODs of all the departments. Thanks to faculty of anatomy department for working behind this, and cultural committee led by Dr. Shamjit. Thanks to all the principals of the sister institutions. Thanks to Dr. Srividya and Dr. Mridula Kamath for giving the insight about the two guests who are present today. Thanks to all the volunteers for working behind this day and night for the last few days. Thanks to all the non-teaching staff, wardens, campus officer. Thanks to Mr. Abdus Salam for giving invocation in the beginning of the program. Thanks to Mr. Avinash and his team, the IT department, for setting up the program. A big thanks to Mr. Vitalanna for all the arrangements done as per the requirement. Thanks to Mrs. Sarita, PA, Dean Office. Thanks to Mr. Siddiq from the canteen for all the arrangements. Finally, thanks to Max Pro event management team who has done wonderful and set up the event very beautifully. Thank you each and one who are present here. Thanks to media, thanks to the press, thanks for the people who are doing the live coverage. And last but not the least, thanks to all the students who are present today, who have received the white coat and have made this event a great success. Last but not the least, if I missed anyone, thanks from the bottom of my heart. Thank you each and everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Roshan.
We have now come to the end of this formal function. We request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
Janagana mana adhinayak jaya he Bharat bhagya vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchchala Jaladhi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you all. This concludes the white coat ceremony. We wish our first year students a successful and fulfilling journey in medicine. Thank you.